Muna stands at the sink, the relentless hiss of running water mirroring the strain etched on her face. Sanjay's voice pierces the morning quiet. "Where is he, Mama?" Muna's voice cracks as she confesses. "He left us. He didn't want a family." Sanjay lies in the dim light of his room, staring at the ceiling, his face etched with worry. Alone in the quiet darkness, Sanjay whispers, "Why?" Sanjay stands at a birthday party, his eyes scanning the crowd with hopeful anticipation. At a sports day event, Sanjay's gaze remains fixed on the entrance, his expression tinged with disappointment. Sanjay's longing is palpable as he looks expectantly around the school grounds. His disappointment deepens with each passing event, his father's absence a heavy weight. Madan stands at the school gate, his gaze sweeping across the sea of young faces. Nervousness flickers across his face, yet beneath lies a steely resolve. "Do you know a boy named Sanjay?" he asks, his voice cutting through the air. Madan sits, ready to speak. "I need to speak to you about a boy named Sanjay." Sanjay walks down the hallway, unaware of the conversation about to unfold. Sanjay overhears his name and freezes, curiosity piqued. Drawn by the sound of his name, Sanjay approaches the principal's office with a mix of curiosity and apprehension. He peers through the slightly open door, his expression a mix of curiosity and apprehension. In the sterile office, Sanjay stands, a knot of confusion tightening in his stomach as he listens. The principal speaks. "Well, have to confirm that legally, Mr. Madan." Madan retorts, "I have papers and memories no one can take from me." Sanjay stands alone in the crowded hallway, lost in a sea of voices and his own thoughts. The noise fades as he struggles with a revelation, his mind racing to reconcile the present with the past. He whispers, "Was she lying? Or is this my father?" Muna arrives at the school, her hurried steps betraying her anxiety. Spotting Madan, she rushes towards him, her face a storm of anger and fear. Muna confronts Madan, her anger palpable as she declares, "You lost your right to speak to him." Madan responds, his face unreadable. "He deserves the truth. He always did." The principal sits behind his desk, his face etched with worry as he watches the tense exchange. Tears blur my vision as I witness my mother and a stranger locked in a heated argument. My heart aches as I see my mother's distress, a sight I've never witnessed before. The school bell's shrill cry marks the day's end. Muna clutches Sanjay's hand, her grip tight as they walk away. Sanjay casts a conflicted glance back at Madan. Madan stands outside the courthouse, a solitary figure against the imposing facade. The war had just begun. The courtroom is thick with anticipation as all eyes focus on Sanjay. He pauses, steeling himself as the judge urges, "Let us hear from the boy." Sanjay stands at the witness stand, sweat glistening on his forehead, his voice barely a whisper. He avoids eye contact with Muna, his words hanging heavy in the air. "I don't know him, but I want to." Muna sits in the gallery, her hopeful expression shattered by his words. The courtroom falls silent as the judge's gavel echoes, sealing Madan's fate. Madan's eyes, swollen with tears, reflect a flicker of hope amidst the crushing despair. The judge declares, "Supervised visitation, starting today." In the park, Sanjay and Madan sit together, long shadows stretching around them, heavy with unspoken words. Madan's voice cracks as he whispers, I missed every moment. I'm sorry, son. Sanjay looks up, a glimmer of hope sparking in his eyes. A small smile graces Sanjay's face as he whispers, "You didn't leave me, you were taken." A montage begins, showing moments of supervised visits where trust starts to bloom between Sanjay and Madan. They share ice cream, a sweet treat that melts away the barriers between them. Exploring a museum together, they discover shared interests and build a deeper connection. In the tranquil park, Muna, Madan, and Sanjay stroll together, their laughter echoing a newfound peace. Sanjay looks directly at the camera, his eyes reflecting a profound sense of wholeness and understanding. He learned that truth isn't a weapon, it's a bridge. Sanjay sits at his desk, lost in the silent company of textbooks and scattered papers. His gaze softens, drawn to a framed photo that captures a sun-drenched afternoon of laughter with Muna and Madan. A subtle smile graces Sanjay's lips as he relives the joyful memory. Muna sits on her bed, the weight of memories etched on her face as she touches the faded edges of old photographs. Each picture whispers tales of Muna and Madan's younger days, their laughter now a distant echo. A melancholic expression settles over Muna's face as she gazes at the images, lost in the past. Madan looks at the photograph of Sanjay. A gentle smile appears on his face. Madan whispers, "I'm so glad to be back in your life, son." Amidst the lush greenery of the park, Sanjay, Muna, and Madan share laughter and joy, their bond palpable. Looking directly at the camera, I smile, a sense of completeness and tranquility washing over me. In the heart of the park, Sanjay, Muna, and Madan share laughter and joy, their bond shining brighter than the sun. A serene smile graces my face, reflecting a profound sense of completeness and peace.